Well, I fucking got to second the other day though.
Nice.
I just shot too slowly.
Open the loot crate. Open crate. I have pants. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so I think I'll try to do the purchase. I mean it's a Glock. I mean, I don't need to go through Cody's guide. Go to any store.
I mean, yeah, you could. I mean, if someone is better price, though, that'd be nice.
I kind of look at the HK, the VP9.
Not bad.
It's kind of more Beretta looking. I mean, it's still a 9. But you were getting a 22 suppressor, right?
Yeah. The Dead Air Max HD2.
Quick jump, quick jump. Unless you want to go somewhere.
Oops, sorry.
I'm going back here. Made up with it.
We'll do backpack here.
Bell's power go out this weekend?
Not at all.
Lucky. 12 hours, man.
Damn. Can deal with that.
And I bunked up with Cody and Nicole.
Yeah, that's nice at least.
Putting up for my hit for a night. We're not too far. car. Start heading to those houses that you were going for. Alright, 2 minutes to circle. Wrong button.
Oh,
Oh god. You want the AK? You want an M4?
it doesn't matter.
Man, I thought I dropped a car too. 7.62 for you.
Thanks.
Ah, fence. Their vector over here. Doors are open.
Don't shoot at me.
That wasn't me. Hey, maintenance online. Oh shit! Oh fuck! 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 Down, out the
Come
hallway.
back in the room.
I can't. He's watching that door.
He's got an egg coming in.
He just threw a grenade. Ah, shit.
Sorry.
All good.
Another name.
It flashed. He's right at that corner, that far corner. Trench coat. Ah, God.
Yep. Probably should have switched.
I blame Dave. He fucked us up.
I knew we were being shot at.
Ah, he joined, and then we got. Oh, I guess. Fine. All right, Dave, it's not your fault. All photos of that STI there, Dave. When you take actual photos of it. All right. Call it this time.
Change. Wow.
Oh, we got one with us. Try for the house. Actually, I'm gonna try for the bunker. Oh, one's going to the bunker. Houston got one on top of you.
Oh, yeah. Find out weapons. He has a.
Let's see where. Fuck, I'm down. God damn it. On me. On my axe, on my axe. Got one behind you. I hear steps. Second set of bays. Your left. Kill him! Oh my god, you're out of ammo now. So is he. You're both out of ammo. He got your ass. Oh, shit. Oh, he's about to die. Watch this. He's about to die. That's his friends. Alright. We're first team out.
I killed 2.
I killed 0. Yes, Dave, you're bad luck. Died all the time now. Let's go to the hospital.
But that's not gonna be busy.
You don't think so?
It
Think so?
It's labeled on the fucking map for a reason.
Oh, too late. I jumped.
Hello.
Ooh, hack lover.
What's up?
I think I decided.
Whoa, what?
So we're gonna go for the Glock, but not one as fancy as that fucking video.
Well, no shit. An agency arms Glock is more expensive than any gun I think I've ever bought. And that includes LaRue, like, precision ARs that are ridiculous. I've bought, I think, what was it, $2,600 AR once, and that agency is still, like, more than that.
Pierce, I left you. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
I'm dead.
That thing is ridiculous, though. An agency arms would be amazing. But no, dude, Glock 19 is the best fucking pistol ever conceived by man.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess my
End of discussion.
requirements. I mean, I definitely want different sights on it. I kind of want to have it mountable for like a red dot.
Okay, well, that's... You realize that's gonna instantly cost more than the Glock does, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you're aware of that. And then the only good way to do it is to get a milled slide, which I think you know what it is by now, because you've seen all these agency arm shit.
Right.
But
Which
no,
sucks
not...
because I mean, you send it off. I've seen a couple of people that do milling. Right now, it's like a 10 to 15 week holdover.
Mm-hmm. And you want a decent place to do it, or you're gonna pay twice and cry twice. I wouldn't start with that for obvious reasons. And yes, Glock stock sights are the worst thing in the world. If you want some recommendations on sights, avoid almost everything the internet says. Ameriglow and all that shit is kind of garbage. I use a Heine Straight 8, which is my favorite sight out of all the sights I've put on my guns. A Heine Straight 8. I'll send you a link.
I mean, what about? I mean, like day-night usage or?
Yeah. So it's not 3-dot. I don't believe in 3-dot. It's too complicated. Too much bullshit. It's one of those. See, the thing with guns is marketing has ruled for well over 100 years. In fact, you can go read old ads for guns and laugh your ass off. But when it comes to practical application, when you actually start using it, that's where you start to see, oh, okay, do I need 3 dots? No, that's just too much, actually. I'm actually, it's too much in front of your eyes, and your eyes start to get distracted.
What about?
So what I have...
Like, what about like stippling and things like that? Sure.
Oh, stippling, totally, no. Well, no, stippling where? And what are you talking about?
On the hand.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. Grip tape. I use grip tape on mine, still. I've had a stippled Glock, it was great, but I think it's... Get used to using a normal Glock instead of become... So, here's the thing. What will make you a better shooter is shooting.
Right.
Not a bunch of doodads on your machine. Right? I've seen guys that thought they were hot shit, and I took the crappiest gun in the world and outshot them, and it was like, yeah, it's not about how cool your gun is, you idiot. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Just buy almost the cheapest gun you can get, and then spend the rest on ammo. And you'll be infinitely better. But no, sights are a good thing. So mine have gone up a bit. Ugh. This is the problem with Heine. A full set is now like $150. There might be something out there. I just tend to steer away from 3-dot because there's just too much going on.
Right.
And you can do a lot of night shooting and find that out yourself. But 2-dot's perfectly fine. Trigicon is nice too. And ledge sights are a good thing. So if you want to, so there's different sides of shooting. There's shooting for fun, and then there's real life shooting. I've obviously done both. With real life shooting comes, okay, what happens when you get shot in the hand and you're still getting shot?
Right.
And you start doing 1-arm drills with your opposite arm. You do laying down on the ground, shit like that.
Right.
And then there's just like practice shooting, which is totally different. Oh, also, if you want to put a red dot on your gun or a suppressor, you might want to think about that if you're switching up the sights.
Right. I mean, I think eventually, I think I might just get the. Yeah, that's the other question. Like, should I go for the right threaded barrel, or look at it costs for a threaded?
With the Glock, I would just hold off because you can just you can change the barrel in about 2 seconds. I have multiple barrels for my Glock, and Lone Wolf is one of the cheapest companies out there, and it's totally reputable. I have several Lone Wolf barrels, and they're perfectly fine. You don't need some crazy agency arms, nitride shit. It's cool, but it's like, are you shooting 10,000 rounds a year? No? Okay, well, shut the fuck up. Like, I know some guys shoot 10,000 rounds a year. They're using stock Glocks because they just go through them like candy instead of crazy tricked out ones.
Right.
It's a tool. Just think of it as a tool, not a flashy fashion statement. So I got that air rifle for my birthday. That thing was fun.
Yeah. The
I'm
PSI
gonna have
on it.
Like, I don't know the PSI. It's just using standard like 90 grain, larger than I've ever seen CO2. I didn't know they made that, but it's like for a couple things. But I'm gonna switch it out with a high pressure, refillable air.
Right. There's this one guy I used to watch. Does a test control with it.
Mm-hmm.
These are pretty.
I've been reading up on them because I've kind of ignored them. I was actually really thinking about getting a pistol one because it's actually a really good way to practice for cheap and indoors without shooting your walls. But I never pulled the trigger, ironically. This air rifle's already impressed me so much. I'm like, damn. Although that gets expensive. Like, if you're having to use CO2, I imagine that shit gets expensive fast.
Talking to my cousin, y'all laughing at him because he's Air Force. Yeah, he was saying, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, because I was asking him, I was talking to him about weapons and for me. He's like, yeah, Glocks are fine.
If you want to step it up a notch, you get a SIG.
Yeah, I had a SIG airsoft gun.
Well, what kind of gun? SIG makes tons of shit now.
I don't remember. It was like the SIG Sawyer. It's just a handgun.
Yeah, that's. You can't say just a handgun to me. That's like saying just a pizza to me. I need to know specifics. Yeah, if you don't got them, you don't got them.
I don't have it anymore. Like, it was one of their double action. I mean, like, it's obviously airsoft is a single action, but it was double action stuff. Or Model F with the
yeah,
hammer.
it's probably a 226 or something. So I had a 226, a P226. It was awesome. It was the 226 Elite Dark, I think. I loved it. I hated the sights. And then I needed the money, so I sold it.
Right. Houston, we're not the first ones dead.
Oh, yeah.
One of the only guns I regret selling.
You ever pick up
Public? No.
I think you'd like it. I mean, it's super kind of tactical.
It's 7 days and all that, or whatever. It's the same shit as that.
No, it's not.
Almost identical.
No,
No, it's not 7 days. The other one that you literally parachute in. I don't have it anymore. Do I have it? Let me pull up Steam. So I'll just private message. Well, I guess Manly Grounds is just kind of filled with gun talk right now. No problem posting that in there. There on Manly Talk, I just posted the 226 I used to have.
That looks exactly like the airsoft gun I have.
Alright, so a 226 is awesome, but its main gimmick is kind of pointless, honestly, to me. And to most shooters. See, the double action thing where you can decock the hammer?
Right.
Kind of silly to civilian use. And honestly, kind of silly nowadays. It's a mentality that even the Navy has gone away from now. From what I hear, SEALs used to use the shit out of that, and now they use the shit out of clocks.
So the Beretta idea was pretty bad too?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you in the head for that one. Fuck you and Berettas.
Hey, just,
so I have taken a mallet, not a hammer, a mallet to a Beretta to try to get it to like come apart because it wouldn't. Because it was so fucking piece of shitty.
What about
and they suck in general. It's literally a rip-off of a German design that didn't even really do much better with it, as that whole top is an exposed barrel. It's a terrible pistol.
Right.
It was what I thought pistols were. In fact, what's funny is I learned a lot in the Marine Corps, but I learned 10 times more once I got out and started doing private work.
What about
then I worked at GTs and I learned even more. So.
Thoughts on an HK, like the VP9?
Overpriced, but I love them. Their triggers aren't as good as you think they would be, but I've heard that they've done work on their triggers after a bunch of people complained.
Compared to a Glock.
I had Glocks are better triggers. Unless you're talking about a 1986 P7, which is sitting in front of my crotch and now in my hand. I literally just opened the drawer and pulled out a P7. So a P7 is a very niche gun. Have you ever heard of that? This gun's older than me. So HK, it's got the tagline of the safest gun ever invented. Which you're like, why does Keith own the safest gun ever invented?
Doesn't make any sense.
Because it's fucking awesome. So it has what's called a squeeze cocker.
Oh yes, I've seen videos for that one.
It's actually the Hans Gruber gun from Die Hard 1. Hans carries one of these. So
you have to actually squeeze it to be able to fire it.
You have to squeeze that handle, and then there's actually a striker indicator. It's not even just the safety, it's the striker. You're charging the striker by doing that. Something that I don't think has ever been done before, but it probably has been on some obscure shit some nerd would probably pull up. But what's great about the P7 that is very rare is the barrel is affixed to the frame. Now that makes it almost impossible to service, obviously, without being a fucking gunsmith, but it makes it stupid accurate because the barrel doesn't move at all, and on standard semi-auto pistols the barrel moves. The only semi-auto pistols that do that nowadays and use the same method as the P7 are things like a Walter PPK, but they only come in 380. And while 380 is better than no pistol, I wouldn't exactly advocate people getting 380s for defense guns. It's a lot better than nothing, but it's not good for shooting either because it's expensive. 380 costs more than 9mm. And the really crazy part about the P7 is it's gas operated.
Shut your horn! Shut your horn, Houston! God damn it!
So it gets really hot after like 2 magazines. But they stopped making it. It's one of those weird like niche guns. In fact, there's like variants of it that go for like $4,000. I have one that I bought.
Houston, I'm gonna shoot you, Houston. I'm gonna fucking shoot you, dude.
I bought the thing like 6 years ago, maybe, probably older than that, and I paid like 600 for it. I know right now
The
they
mansion
go for like 1,000. Walter has some good pistols out now. If you can find a Walter, I would probably go for a Walter over a HK, honestly, just because HK is going to cost you like $1,000 and the Walter's going to cost you maybe 500. Another good one is CZ. They're weird. I will admit that. They have a good track record. I still vote Glock just because it's cheap and it's the best thing out there for the price, but there's some other stuff out there if you want to be unique. If you want accurate and unique, go CZ. CZs are great. And you can probably find them fairly cheap, probably for 600 bucks. Let me see if I can find you something on Texas Gun Trader. Used guns are always great. Oh, Texas. Texas gun.
It was M2. M249. We have a machine gun!
Oh, I wasn't even watching the stream. Ugh. Talk about a shitty gun. The M249 saw. I love it / hate it. I can get almost any one of them to run like a champ. And I can take it apart and fully assemble it in like 25 seconds. While lying down.
Did you feel special?
No, I was punished a lot.
Oh.
For being a shitty saw gunner. But they kept making me the saw gunner. I don't know why they make the skinny guy the saw gunner. It's really fucking mean.
I bulk you up, dude.
They didn't. That's not how bulking up works.
I know.
It's more like punishment. I got punished a couple times.
That you as out there the whole time, Houston?
Yeah.
Why is Wes messaging me at 11:13 at night? Oh my god, someone drowned a Ferrari in Houston.
Gunfire at the northwest, 315.
What? Oh, you're talking about the game. Alright, so let me see what I can find on Texas Gun Trader. That is an amazing site. And I am not anti-used guns, by the way. They're guns. As long as they're not beat the fuck up. Most of the shit you find on Texas Gun Trader is a guy who shot something like 5 times and got annoyed with it. I really want a Glock 43, but I don't want to pay full price for one, so I troll around Texas Gun Trader.
Grenades.
Ooh, a Colt Detective Special revolver. Oh. I do not own a revolver, I wish I did. Oh, I own a 22 revolver that kind of looks like the Joker's gun from Batman, but it's so fun to shoot. I took it to the range the other day, and all my buddies enjoyed it. Wow, this guy's selling a Glock 43 with a fuckload of goodies for nothing.
Anything there?
He's throwing in like $120 Benchmade just
Someone in front of me.
to sweeten the deal.
75, my position.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What floor?
He didn't find the tree, it looked like, but I can't see him anymore.
I'm confused why this guy's throwing a $150 knife in with an already good deal. Fuck. This is a good one. You don't want a Glock 43, dude.
See him, alright.
That's all.
I gotta send this one to Justin. It's almost too good of a deal.
Right with the back door, back door's open.
Okay, that one makes me want to kind of spend
Upstairs.
$500. 1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
mags? Jesus.
He was. I'm going down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Get the fuck out of the way!
I can't! I'm jammed! Hold on.
Yelling.
You chasing them? What are you doing?
Trying to.
Oh, you jumped it. Still somebody upstairs. Still somebody up here with me. I'm gonna hold back.
Blue circle, blue circle.
We have 2 minutes.
It's coming on us.
Yeah, we have 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's where it stopped.
Go, just go. Go. Good fire that. Yeah, we can watch for him. Oh, they got your tire. I jumped out.
One's still drivable.
I'm coming up to you. Fuck, wrong button.
Not seeing anything amazing on Texas Gun Trader, other than the Glock I just found. But I don't think you want a Glock 43.
Nothing concealed right now. Just 19, maybe a 23. No, I want the 19 so I have the front rail.
Shoot me the link for the Glock 43 though. I'll take a look at that.
What's up?
Press the link for the Glock 43.
Yeah, not much. This guy's really... I wonder who's trying to... Yeah, wow. That guy really makes me want to buy that damn pistol. I think I found one CZ, but I haven't taken a look at it yet. HK VP9, I haven't fucked with those. Those are the new ones. I'd have to check out that trigger. I was very sad with my H&K trigger. It's not very good, but this one's way different for 480.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking at as well. As there's some other things that are popping up.
They're nice. They're just really expensive for what
right side, Houston. Right side.
This guy thinks he's fucking hot shit. Okay.
I heard
whoa, $1,200. Whoa. Yeah, you fucking nuts. You don't want to spend $1,200. The Nelly M2 for $1,200. I love how these people think they can sell blocks for like massive amounts of money. Like, you stupid idiots. It's not gonna.
Oh, fucking circle.
I mean, I've got a couple of med packs on me.
Hmm.
Or first aid packs. Come to me, come to me.
I'm good.
Well, actually, take one of these. Take 2 of these. I'm not carrying everything.
I have 2 first aid. I can't even pick one up.
Right.
You want a Tavor? Those things are so awesome.
I don't know. What would be the easiest platform for me to get it for? Possibly throw in a dot and maybe get a threaded barrel on it. Question later.
AR is always the easiest.
Glock, Glock, Glock. Even if you didn't want to, if you wanted to cheap out on the red dot just to show off, they make red dot attachments that like encase the gun. They're really cheap looking, but you can throw them off and on, and you can buy some Chinese red dot and throw it on that, and then just kind of see if you really like it, and if you want to go full derp and spend like $700 on getting a legit setup.
Okay.
And then yeah, they make threaded like so many. It's so stupid with threaded barrels. It's gotten better because silencers are much more
Just in
prevalent.
180 off the crest.
But no, once you want a threaded barrel, shit gets expensive. If you want a threaded, don't ever think about HK because they're stupid and they do metric and counterclockwise, which makes everything literally $200 more expensive for no reason. And like no one's making those barrels for this, like for that reason. SIG does threaded pretty quickly and some has. I'm not sure about this.
One.
But I don't think you're looking at CZ anyways, honestly. Guy wants $2,500. Nope, you're crazy. These people posting their new guns for, well, their used guns for normal gun prices are fucking stupid.
Entrance to the tunnel is over here by me.
I've got an entrance by me too. Let me go to
Glock
you.
did just put out Generation 5. Woohoo.
Well, that should mean 3s and 4s should drop in price, right? In theory.
No.
No.
3s are old as fuck. 4s, I have a 4. I would, if you're looking at a Glock, go 4 or 5. The big difference is that double captured spring that you get on the Glock 19. If you go Gen 2 or 3, number one, you're not going to find a 2. 2s are awesome. They're just simple. 3s, but both of them have just straight, really boring plastic guide rods. But in Gen 4, the biggest change they made was the guide rod that they were using on like the Glock 30 and the Glock 26.
Come to me.
They put it on the Glock
The
19
tunnel.
from factory. So
Don't use your fucking machine gun like standing. Are you using the machine gun standing, asshole? Fucking problem.
Got it.
he's not hitting shit. I'm watching him.
Yeah.
He has a
Fucked up.
machine gun. Yeah, he shot like 40 rounds in that dude and missed.
27. Holds 100.
Behind.
Back to me. Got it.
Yeah. The more you say, the more I'm like, yep, just get a Glock. Consider a SIG. Maybe consider a ZZ. CZs are cool, but they're kind of weird.
Good on health.
I don't know if you've looked at any
Yeah.
CZ shit.
loading.
See what CZ has nowadays. And honestly, if you wanted to not really ever conceal it, a Glock 17 might be a little better.
I got big fucking mitts, so.
17, yet another reason.
17s were standard issue, right?
Nothing standard issue Glock. Like, there's no one issues out Glocks. What's funny is they're like yes, they are in the American arsenal, but only a few people can request that shit to kind of like be their sidearm. And even the ability to request what kind of sidearm you have means you're way above the norm.
We're outside the light.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Here's up.
I forget about CZ's polymers, but those might be a good. How much does this thing go for? If you want unique and cool looking, CZ's kind of cool. And I don't think you're gonna be like dissatisfied with it. And they're about the same price as Glock. At least for the polymer ones.
Right.
Tree at 240.
Third.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this one. I'll just send this on personal. Don't want to bog down everyone with our bullshit. Nope. Ignore that one. Get rid of that. Although that's a really good deal. I'll just leave that up.
The tree at 240? I don't see anything at 240.
You're looking along 240.
So what else? Large format.
Don't shoot at me.
Shot came around. It came uphill. 165.
How much does this go for? I don't want to send you something that costs an arm and a leg.
Fuck!
Oh, with the yelling.
Fuck!
Oh, that was bullshit. I just watched that.
I hit him twice in the fucking head.
Yeah, I know. He would have been so dead, but no, it was more than twice. That looked like a lot more than twice.
Should have had the fucking saw out to get.
Alright, with that, I'm good.
Do what?
I'm good.
I think he said he's done.
Done? Alright.
Yeah, so that.
Alright, later, dude. I'll keep on talking to Keith.